Party time, boy. Alright, one Squid Game. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it because I follow this channel that puts up movie like clips and stuff. And they have like a headshot series or whatever. And Squid Game was in one of them, but I'm not gonna lie. It just, like, the quality of it, like the gore, looked really, really low. If you ask me, but yeah, I do gotta, actually they probably would tell me, but I gotta check this real quick to make sure. Because you know how, the reason I've been able to stream like a lot, well not, not a lot, but more often than before, was that my internet provider started giving an extra 500 gig, whatever you want to call it, allowment per month because of the pandemic or whatever. I just gotta double check to make sure that. I assume it's probably gonna at least be going until February, but let's see, yeah. What's up, Super Mario? Hope you're doing well. Would Spencer or Tyson be interested in playing this game? I'm not sure. I feel like Tyson might, really enjoy this game, but I don't know. But Spence is more of a shooter type of player. But yeah, it's still going, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I responded to, your comment asking for like the different quotes I like from WRTP. But also what I said, like with that, it's kind of difficult to sit down and just think of every single one of them that you like all at once. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you're just like randomly playing a game and something comes up and it makes you think of a quote from them or something. So yeah, I listed a few of them though, like I don't know, maybe five or six. So I don't know if you saw that response yet or not. Alright, I gotta open this. I made a new thumbnail for today as well, so gotta get that up. That's pretty good, but alright, edit video. But oh yeah, I guess I can show it real quick too. I played a little last night offline, but I didn't really do much of anything besides just run ahead and try to, you know what I mean? Because I'm honestly just trying to finish the game with this character because it's not, like, it's a good character class, but it's just not really that interesting. You know what I mean? Because there's not really more than just the same strategy over and over, and it's not even really like an intricate strategy, you know? So, but yeah, I ran all of the checkpoints, so I gotta look up though, because I didn't do any of the missions. I'm gonna probably be skipping these, I won't lie to you, but I need to rescue Anya. I couldn't remember. I think it is like in the Frozen River area. It's called that. I will just look it up because I couldn't remember. You know what I mean? But, so we gotta do that. Because unless it is a required thing, I don't really think it's worth it with this character trying to grind some of this bullshit out, you know what I mean? Like, if the strategy for the character was more interesting and not as passive, I might care more, but... Oh yeah, and I also cleared out some in here. I don't know why I have this, but let me just make sure we got, you know... But yeah, I cleared out some of this crap. As you can see, we got a little more room. Not here, though, but I did combine a few of these. The problem is you need 3 of each kind, and then, like, I know we have 3 of these, but you have to have a chipped topaz, I believe it is, to combine these, so yeah, we're kind of just stuck. I did make some room, though, you know what I mean? Like, some more of these I could probably get rid of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that, but... but yeah, alright. Alrighty. Exit out of that. But yeah, so the goal today, I'm not sure if I'm going to get all the way through. Or not. Because I don't really remember how much there is after that. Because I would really like to just kill Ball and then be done with this character. You know what I mean? Because it's alright, like I was saying, but... you know, it's not the greatest thing ever. Yeah, I'll have the chat actually open here in a second. But yeah. Thumbnail's up, by the way, so. Although, like, up from my experience, the thumbnails update quicker on mobile. Because even though it like still stores cookies on either one, it should, you know, update the same speed. Alright, I'll get this open and then what if I gotta lower this, because I just checked that. Alright. Now I gotta look this up, because I don't remember which, you know what I mean? I don't remember what area this is. Alright. Diablo 2. Anya. Location. Alright. No, it's not. I want to know. I'll just click on the Prison of Ice quest. Alright. Oh, cool. So this is the one. Okay, you get. I was wondering, because I couldn't remember what quest you got the scroll that boosts resistances. Crystalline passage. Look for the passage leading to the frozen river. Ah. I figured that's what it was, but I couldn't remember if, you know, exactly. So we gotta go here, and instead of Glacial Trail, we gotta go to the frozen passage. Or frozen... Shit, I'm a dumbass. Frozen river. I assume it's called that, so... We should have the map still, so... Oh, I gotta Like, see, our character, they need to increase the life of this, or damage resistance for this character. Because, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to give me loot, I forgot, I'm going to have to turn the volume down for a second, it's a little too loud. So if it's coming through the, my mic, that'll be fixed here in a second.
I am overburdened.
Alright, 1 second. Which one of these is that? Alright, put me down. I mean, there's no reason to not just go back. You know what I mean? And then, it's literally just right there. I guess we gotta start putting this in different spots for now, though. And I also looked into, like, upgrading some of our gear. You know what I mean? But I don't really think I'm gonna bother with that right now. You know? Running in there with the wood. You know. Alright. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So. What about an itchy nose real quick? Yeah, because the right one, that's not the one, so it's gotta be this way, you know what I mean? So. But yeah, we'll we'll be chatting about the title, nonsense here in a little bit. But. So I don't think that, I think that's a completely closed off area, so we gotta go this way. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn the, I'm stupid. I was gonna turn the volume down. I don't know why it's like randomly, you know what I mean? Like I didn't change the volume on my or I guess speaker on my monitor at all. Oh yeah, since it is getting, I could be playing on my monitor or monitor TV again. But these enemies are annoying because their attacks glitch through the, you know what I mean, bone wall. Sure they're supposed to. Personally, I think they, like, see, look at that. How are you supposed to even see that and, like, dodge it in any manner whatsoever? You know what I mean? Like, the movement on these enemies in this area, or not even necessarily this area, but, like, some of the enemies that move really quick, their animations are just not really done very well. You know what I mean? So you can't, they kind of just like spaz around and then glitch around really quick instead of having an actual animation. So. Yeah, the sad part is, like I was saying before, with this game, the mobs are tougher than the bosses. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's blatantly obvious, they put like so little effort in.
Not enough miles.
Because you saw like how long it took to get to Diablo, and then we literally killed him in like 15 seconds. Even though we're like fucking 6 levels below the area. I don't know if it was 6. I had to actually look up the level of the area. If we're being honest. Well, we might as well go back again. There's no reason not to, you know what I mean? So we can just sit here for a second and adjust. Alright. Shout out to Clef the God who's choked 2 finals appearances in Madden majors. That's tough. Like, at this point, it's kind of just funny, to be honest. He's a cool guy, but it's just like, come on, pimp. You know? One more, right.
I can't carry anymore.
Because I guess technically I could have not grabbed as many things. I'll just get rid of that one. I'll grab this. I guess technically we could run past. These are the enemies that fly through the shit, but now that we have this right trigger ability, it doesn't. You know what I mean? We don't have to fear them at all. So that's that. Like, see that? I kind of just wonder, you know what I mean? Or the game's gonna bug out like that. See, the, or the animations are just like so poorly done that. You know what I mean? Well, I was just hoping that up here was the way to go. You know what I mean? Just kinda... You know what I mean? Like, just discovering the map. I know we gotta kill everything again now, but I'll probably just try and run past, because it's just boring now, you know what I mean? Because once you get to the point where you realize that the game doesn't actually offer anything in the way of a real challenge, it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like, there's no actual strategy. Pretty much, it's basically just, you know, very rudimentary nonsense. You know what I mean? I guess I might as well check this way in case it. No, I guess it's not here. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, and you can just keep re-rolling until you get a roll where the enemies aren't bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the ones with the Moon Lords, because those are like really tanky enemies, but there's not that many of them. You know what I mean? So it makes it easier to just run around and try and find your way over to the spot you're trying to go. You know? I assume it's probably up this way, but I hope so anyway. Gosh, I don't know if it, you know what I mean? It's kind of just cringy at this point, that, you know, like there's nothing you can do. I just, like, the maps are too big. You know what I mean? Like, it's just boring. Like, who in their right mind would want to waste their time going through all that? You're not rewarding me with any drops. You know what I mean? Like, we went through all of Nightmare and basically all of Hell at this point. Not a single, like, we got one drop. This is the only thing we've gotten the entirety of Nightmare and the entirety of Hell that was worth wasting your time.
How may I be of help?
For, you know what I mean? They need to just add a fucking map pack. Like, X-Cow was talking about, so you can just, like, personally I think after you play through with one character on normal, and if you unlock all the passages and stuff, the game should just allow you to portal wherever you want. You know what I mean? Like, not, and this, like, ice stuff, that just needs taken out the game. Like, you're just wasting my time with that, you know what I mean? There's no real challenge or strategy. It's just You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything. And the XP loss doesn't matter at all. Because, I'm never gonna play this character again after we beat Ball anyway, so. And it takes too long to level up anyway, so there's no, you know what I mean? Like, why would you grind? It makes no sense to grind on a character that you don't want to ever play as. You know what I mean? Because the Necromancer is kind of cool, but if I was smart, I would put on anti-ice rings. Oh, we got fucking fat apes in the way, so you just gotta re-roll. You know what I mean? But yeah, I should probably put on some anti-ice rings real quick. You know what I mean? Let me see what we got. Because mana right now doesn't matter. I don't think we have anything higher than 20 for the amulet though, because lightning resist. Okay, did I just, like... I know I didn't get rid of those. But... whatever. I guess I did get rid of them. Or the game glitched out. Because I know 100% we had... some ice resist shit. Well, I guess we don't anymore. Whatever, don't matter. But yeah, that's the sad part. Like, the game, if it would actually, like, you know, drop good gear and stuff, you know what I mean? It would be worth playing on, like, actually grinding. But it's not, like, there's no reason to even worry about using any health potions. You know what I mean? That's just a waste to use them. You might as well just try to run past, and if we die, like, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, see, even though I was running there, and I should have dodged that because I was running upward, so the travel time of that attack should have missed me, but I mean, pretty soon our XP will all be gone back to 0, so don't, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't matter. That's why I've literally not grinded for XP a single time during this entire playthrough for this character, so. And you got these, like, even though I have plus 40% speed, and that means that none of these enemies should be able to catch me, the game purposely ups the speed of all enemies in the game, just so they're right on your ass, like they want to fucking... Oh, I didn't think that was an invisible wall there. Well, it wasn't invisible, but I thought there was more room there than I guess there was. Why do we have no mana? Like, I guess every enemy in the game now just drains your mana on touch, I guess, probably. Because that's the only way they can create artificial difficulty. It's just kind of annoying when games do crap like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know the game came out in 2000, so you gotta cut it a little slack, because back then there were no real standards. You know what I mean? Like, it was basically just like a game one. Well, it's still like that today, kind of. But it's just now games like Shadow Warrior 2 are a thing. So, like, the standard for properly... It's not even the right one, what the fuck? Wait, was it the... Maybe I'm really stupid. And it was the one that was closer. That would be hilarious. But, yeah, I see a skill major, well, the, lower tier team, well, not lower tier, but, you know, the not play-in, I can't remember what the fuck they call it. So that's Glacial Trail. That's not... There's gotta be a third area, right? See how we like take no damage from that, but then the game will randomly just up the damage for no reason? It's like, oh, this guy's 6 levels below the enemies in this area and he's still going crazy. We gotta artificially up the damage. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Trapped by fucking... But see, even if your damage was like good enough to kill every single enemy in the game in one hit, it would still be a waste. You know what I mean? You would just run, and then if you get caught, you would just kill everything in one hit, and then keep going. You know what I mean? You wouldn't waste your time killing enemies that aren't a bother. But yeah, I swear, like I said, like, let me look this up again to make sure. You know what I mean? Explore Crystalline Passage and look for a passage leading to the Frozen River. See? Frozen River. There's just a passage here to the Frozen River we haven't found yet, I guess. I don't know. Wow, it actually worked. Well, it was supposed to work on every enemy there, but... Nope, okay. Finally just save an exit. They need to nerf the ice bullshit. Because...
I can't do that here.
You think, like, my attack... Like, either this or this should be doing electric or ice, one of the two. And both of those should mean that the enemies are permanently, you know... If they get hit by lightning, it's supposed to shock them and make them not be able to move, and then ice slows them down. So. Of course, that attack doesn't do either of those. So yeah, I don't know. Frozen River has got to be somewhere over here, I guess. But it's kind of stupid though how you can't, like, a lot of the enemies just are allowed to body block you. I was holding to the left and my character wasn't allowed to move because of the game. You know what I mean? It's just a very, very lazy mechanic. Like, oh, if you get hit, your character gets frozen, so he can't move. And I'm not even talking about ice. Your character just gets stun locked. But of course, my character isn't allowed to stun lock enemies. You know what I mean? Like me, any enemy hits me, perma stun locked. Me hits enemies. I mean, it's just another one of those games where they have to let the enemies do stuff you can't, or it would be too easy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I really don't know. You see, it's not even. I was trying to look on the mini-map. Like, you see how I was holding down on the thumbstick that whole time and my character was just perma stun locked there. That's just lazy design. I am glad though, like when you save an exit, it just gives you your armor back right away. And I realized I guess we could have like wasted our time killing stuff, but the thing with that is, it's not like the game's gonna give you any drops anyway, and all you're doing is getting XP you're gonna lose trying to get to one of the other areas. So I guess I should maybe try to, like, look at the map right here. It might be over here. Nope. Alright, well that's... We basically cleared... I mean, the game, we all know the game purposely does that, where it'll purposefully move the thing you're looking for. So, especially if you're trying to run past all the enemies, you know what I mean? Like, see how like that, where I'm not even actually getting hit, the game is just freezing my character in place? Because the animations of the snake enemies are really, really bad, so you're not actually colliding with its hitbox. You know what I mean? I see like that, I get hit by one thing of lightning, my character's instantly stunned. But, oh well, this was the wrong way, so we might as well just go back around. You have to go all the way around. Around the outside! But,
How may I be of help?
but yeah, the Necromancer is very, very boring. Like, it was interesting at first. You know what I mean? And then once you get to hell mode, you realize it's just the same boring stuff over and over. And there's no real spice to it. You know what I mean? There's no real, like, any skill at all. I mean, I guess there kind of is a little bit of skill when you're trying to do stuff like this. So that, I guess that's why my brain is like, oh yeah, you gotta do that instead of killing everything, because it takes more skill to run around everything than kill it, you know? Unfortunately. That's kind of funny if you ask me. See, this is the same area we already looked at, and it's not the frozen river. So it's either over here, or the wiki lied. Here we go. Okay, we found the frozen river. Alright. Let's go back. Alright, we found... Okay, so even if we screw up, we can, you know... We know where it is now. Alright. That's easy. I've just gotta find Anya, rescue her real quick. Unfortunately, we have 0 gold, so we don't have any health potions, but... If you play it, like, properly, you basically never have to use them. But... I guess, well, I was thinking maybe we should, okay. Hold up. I was thinking maybe we try to run past. And just find where Anya is real quick. 1 second. There's hella fucking lightning bitches, so 1 second. No, here we go. I'm just gonna replace this ring real quick. Alright. I know this makes us have way lower mana, but... Alright, well... Nope. Nothing we can do. Couldn't tell because the game doesn't show you the map, so... You know what I mean? There's no reason to waste your time trying to kill all those enemies when all you gotta do is get to... Anya. Anya D! Alright. But... Unfortunately, yes, we now have to run past this whole area again, but... Now that we know where the thing is, unless you get bullshitted by like some long-range glitch through the wall ice attack, should be able to, well, I guess it depends what enemies they spawn. You know what I mean? Like if they do that and just spam a million enemies in one area because they can't actually create real difficulty in their game. You know what I mean? But it takes more skill to do what we're trying to do than actually kill everything, so... Not that it really takes any skill. But, you know, like, in comparison, it takes, like, a little bit of skill to run around the enemies, and it takes literally no skill to kill them. You know? So it's just like... Should I have a little bit of skill, or... I didn't mean to click X on that. I was trying to see what, because I never saw one of those before, and drop like choking gases or whatever the fuck it was. But I should have probably went for that well, just for the fuck of it. Like, see, as long as, oh, well, maybe we will die still. Because the game desperately wouldn't let me move. The game was that mad that we were trying to run past everything that it just glitched out the little enemies' hitboxes.
Good afternoon.
But yeah, there's no reason to... I guess I could look this way too. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, okay, so... Maybe I will just... do all the fucking bullshit in this area, you know what I mean? Instead of... Like, see, look at that. They're just allowed to have unlimited mana and they'll just instantly start shooting as soon as I come around the corner again. You know what I mean? I see, then they just instantly start spamming fire from across there even though I'm not allowed to attack them. You know what I mean? Like... I just wish developers were fucking... not so lazy. You know what I mean? It's just so sad that devs just these days can't put in any effort at all. I mean, I know this game, this game is proof that they never put effort in the past either. You'll be like, games back in the day were better. No, developers still, like, what did I get hit by there? I was on the other side of the bone wall. Fix your game, please. The sirens have too much health that needs a nerf. Hey, look at that. That's ridiculous. That needs nerfed into the ground. Like, if you're not going to drop gear for my character, you need to nerf stuff. You know what I mean? Like... I need to up drop rates or something, so it's not so fucking boring. As soon as I do this, I'm gonna get hit by a fucking million lightning attacks, I guess, probably. I won't even be shocked.
Salutations.
I don't have any health potions in the game. Personally, I think when you save and quit, come back in, the game should grant you a full thing of potions. Like at least your belt, you know what I mean? But that would require them actually, you know, understanding basic quality of life options. Unfortunately, most developers have, like, even when they're blatantly straight up told what to do in their game to make it better, they don't do it, you know what I mean? Like Call of Duty is a big example. Like every year, all the streamers, all the casual players, all the pro players, they tell them exactly what they need to do to fix it for the next year and, like, how to patch the game, and they don't do anything, they don't listen at all. So... I see how boring this is. I see how my character just gets owned instantly even though I have lots of fire resistance and, like, see, we resist it, we resist it, we resist it. And then all of a sudden, your resistance just stops working and you take a lot of damage from one hit because the game doesn't work properly. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. Yeah, like, see, look how much of a waste of time this is. You ask me. Like, they haven't yet granted my character, like, any, like, mana boosts or anything besides the fucking rings. You know what I mean? You just enemy spam, 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 you know, like... I don't understand how... Like, I would like to talk to one of the developers, like, behind the gameplay for the combat, and just ask why they didn't, you know, actually make any of the enemies do anything interesting, and all it is walls of hell. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't they add a single... Like, there's not even one enemy in the game that does anything interesting, not even the bosses. Like, the most interesting thing a boss does is Diablo shoots lightning out of the sky. You know what I mean? But I was holding X there, by the way. When
I need mana.
I used the wrong. I can't pretend the button so it wouldn't work. Why did I get hit by that? I'm on the other side of the wall. Like, what's with this hit detection? Like what did I get hit by there? The wall, there's nothing that should be getting past this. What is going on? What am I getting hit by? You know what I mean? Like, legitimate question.
I need mana.
Like, this is just so boring, dude. Like, I wish developers would stop being scared and actually come into streams and actually, you know, face the consequences of the shitty game and actually answer shit. Because I'm sure if you asked them that, they were, like, if they were asked why none of the enemies do anything but just be walls of health, they wouldn't have an answer. They would just give you some bullshit, cheesy answer and then move on. You know what I mean? And there's no incentive to farm, because if you're not going to give me you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to give me an actual loot reward, you don't have incentive to play your game. Yeah, these ones across the way would just fuck off, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be that hard or annoying right now. I see then there's this constant one just, you know what I mean? So boring. I should probably put this here in case I gotta escape, I guess. Real quick. You know what I mean? I gotta go back and resituate all this stuff. But yeah, I really would like I won't even try to roast, I would just blatantly ask them why that there's not a single enemy in the game that actually has any interesting movesets or anything. Like, all it is just walls of health and, you know what I mean? Like, all it is a wall of health that either melees you, or a wall of health that stands back and, you know, shoots projectiles. That's all. Like, there's no... People hyped up the game like it was going to be some crazy in-depth adventure, but it really isn't anywhere near that. I'm trying to shoot by holding X, by the way. I think the game would figure that out. When there's enemies aggroed on the screen, I don't know, dude.
Not enough mana. I'm overburdened.
The sad part is, like, 21 years later, and the game fucking scene still hasn't figured out how to make games correctly. You know what I mean? I thought that was an enemy, so I was like, oh, well, it spawned them right behind me, just like I figured they would eventually. Holding X, by the way. But I'm waiting for the mob from the left over that bridge, so I don't really want to move up too much at the moment. I didn't mean to drop that, I meant to drop the Yeah, I'm hoping some of the other character classes are more in-depth, you know what I mean? Because from what I was told, this game was supposed to be like way ahead of its time and advanced, but it really is just very, very basic, you know what I mean? XP shrines, if that matters. I'm gonna just run back because they're just gonna spam enemies from here again. I see how boring this is. You know, like... the game is still good, but it's just like... people way over, you know, stated how advanced it is, you know? Like, if this game came out today, it would be good, but I wouldn't, definitely would not have bought it. Well, I mean, it kind of depends, though. Because let's be honest, games these days, there's like basically nothing. I'm holding X there, by the way, but it won't let me do anything, so just forget it. Nope, gotta run back again. Because the game's gonna spam enemies from that side. Nope, gotta run back. Hopefully, like, just all the enemies in the area are aggroing at once. So you don't have to... Like, if you're gonna do crap like this game does, you might as well just aggro every enemy on the map instantly as soon as you step foot into it, you know what I mean? But, I mean, that's basically what it does, if we're gonna be blatantly honest. But, choose one of these just in case. I was trying to wait for that bullshit to wear off. But there's no, like, they said the game was, like, advanced and stuff, but there's not even a timer for, like, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, if you wanted to know how long it was going to last, you'd have to just look it up. I like how I'm getting hit by stuff even though, like, I'm spamming that right there and the game just isn't locking it off correctly, I guess. Like, how am I getting hit when I have all this set up? You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be any instance right there where I'm getting hit. I'm waiting for enemies to just pour in from down there and then I'll have to just restart the game. Like, how is that hitting me? Like, honest question. When there's an actual fucking giant bone thing all around him. See how he was perma-stun locked right there? That's what's supposed to happen all the time. I like how the game isn't even... I can't trust the game to... more than a few seconds though. At most. To not spam enemies all over me. You know what I mean? I see our DPS is actually still pretty good, but it's like some of the enemies, like the sirens and stuff, are tankier than they're supposed to be. Because they literally have more health than those super bar enemies. You know what I mean? They just like didn't create the game right, I guess. Yeah, there's too many. I hope this area isn't that big because there's just too many enemies, you know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. The other classes is actually more in depth and actually takes a little bit of skill, you know? So that's kind of funny. Wings would be fucking. He'd be the guy to be really good at some fucking dog shit game where. Alright, now we gotta run back here. Go back because we don't have any.
Good evening.
Alright.
At your service.
I don't know why I came to this guy for this. Whatever. Like, alright. See, they make these 2,000 for this area. It's so ridiculous, dude. So you gotta walk all the way down here, come down here, go back here. That's how, like, dumb the developers were. Same difficulty, you come back here, same thing, only costs 900. Like, the game devs just were, like, so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, that's some basic stuff. They couldn't even keep the gold right. Let me make sure I didn't... You know? It's just like... Did y'all put in any effort or what? I didn't mean to pick that dog shit up. Like, see, I like how the enemies have unlimited stats. You know what I mean? Like, see, they need to just lower the amount of enemies by a lot. Because it's just boring. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it is. You know what I mean? Like, all it would take is a quick update. Just lower the amount of enemies in each area for hell mode. Because they don't change the XP mattering at all. You know what I mean? All they do is, like, the enemies get less XP, but now there's more of them, so it balances out. So your bar goes up. Kind of the same as in other difficulties. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Not enough mana.
Like, so you gotta deal with crap like that, where there's just a massive invisible wall for no reason. The enemies all run away. And while they're running, they get God mode, so... Just so boring. Like, how is it fun to just keep doing this again with no reward for it? You know what I mean? Like I said, the game hasn't rewarded us with anything, like the entire playthrough of Nightmare and the entire playthrough of Hell. We haven't gotten a single upgrade outside of one chest piece. And now there's enemies spamming electric over there, like... They need to either reduce enemy count or reduce area size. We all know they're not gonna do that because they're too stupid to figure it out, even though all you'd have to do is go in and change like a couple fucking numbers. You know what I mean? Like, the game would give me anything to either give me more mana or mana regen, but it won't. You know?
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Boring, 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 boring.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Boring, boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if any of these enemies would have dropped like a single piece of relevant loot, it'd have been like, oh, okay, it's worth it. But nope. Literally no loot. Relevant loot the entire playthrough. 2 playthroughs, actually. We're literally pretty much at the end of Hell mode. Not a single drop the entire time. You know? Like, why are the drops in normal mode? The drops in normal mode were like 50 million times better than the drops in Hell mode.
I need mana.
And look how many enemies there are in this area. Like, that needs changed. Wings of advice, real talk. Big ups, pimp. Hope you're doing well. We're out here playing this boring ass fucking game. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't understand how some Wing is like, I played this game for 10 years. How the fuck you play this boring shit for 10 years? Like, this Hell, like, once you get to Hell mode, this shit gets boring as fuck. Unless you want to sit and grind so your character is above the level of all the enemies. Which is a waste of time. Pretty much. Unless you're playing whatever character you want to be your main. Diablo ruined my life, real talk. I say, what am I getting hit by there? Why is that glitching through the bone wall? The game, it just like makes shit up every 2 seconds. 1 second the fireballs don't go through it, and the other second they start going through it, so... I don't know.
The morning comes.
Diablo ruined my life, real talk. I spent 10 years in this game. I ain't died in it in 8 years. Real talk. Yeah, like the gold reward you get for playing, like the amount of enemies we killed in that area, we should have like 150,000 gold. But we don't, because the game doesn't reward the player properly at all. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to go back to the... That's so stupid. They're like, oh yeah, you'd be too lazy to go back to Rogue Encampment so you can buy the exact same thing for cheaper. Way cheaper. Like, you saw those 2,000 there, right here? Same exact things. Only 900. Like, I can understand if you had to go to a different difficulty setting to get it cheaper, you know what I mean? Because if you switch to a different difficulty, the maps reset. But no, it's literally the same difficulty. You just go back to the first area, and everything is way cheaper. Because the developers are not that smart. Like, if I was a developer, that's some, like, basic shit that I would fucking catch instantly, you know what I mean? Because that doesn't make any sense. They just up it because it's in a further area in the game, as if you can't just go back at will. But see, now the fireballs fireballs are not going through. Like, I don't, maybe there's like a glitch hole. Probably was, because the ability doesn't always work that well. See, I don't understand how people said, like, the combat and gameplay is so innovative. Huh? How is this innovative? I'm standing here holding one button. And the only thing I have to do is cast that when it goes away because the game doesn't give me loot, so my character isn't squishy as a fuck. You know what I mean? But you see, in the I don't get what those random circles of lightning are from, because nothing, you know what I mean, they just randomly appear. There's no actual enemy shooting at me. But okay, so that's that. So maybe now we can.
I am overburdened.
Cross the goddamn bridge. Run back.
Not enough mana.
I was gonna try to get that well, but because I don't know if the wells. It seems like, from my experience, the wells have unlimited uses, but I'm not sure if that's true. Like maybe it's a time thing. You can go back to it after a certain amount of time, but I'm not sure. Yeah, see, this shit's so fucking boring, dude. My character's not even aiming in the direction my thumbstick is pointing. Like, Jesus. As soon as you start wombo comboing more than one enemy at once, the game fucking spams more enemies. There'll probably be one coming from the left here in a second. But yeah, this is why I do like one little tiny thing in the game and then I get off because it's fucking so boring and tedious in this mode. You know what I mean? It takes fucking an hour to do one mission because the game just spams shit.
I can't carry it. Not enough mana.
40 by the way, and it's forcing me to keep trying to pick shit up.
I can't carry it.
Fine, I'll just do that. The game desperately wants me to fucking use that shit. I really don't care.
I need mana.
Maybe it is unlimited, I don't fucking know. Unlimited, so funny, haha. Like, see how many areas you got in this fucking, like, they need to shrink the maps, like, by, like, a lot. Like, it's just so boring. Like, just the same thing on repeat, but no loot, so it's not worth doing. If I can only play this game for a fucking hour, then I get bored out of my mind and get off because the fucking game offers nothing for playing. No rewards. The XP is irrelevant because it, even if you level up, it gives you nothing. You know what I mean? Leveling up offers you no boost whatsoever, like a very, 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 very minimal boost. gonna run back this way because they're gonna spam enemies here in a second. What they need to do is at least, you know, give me a fucking map, compass or something, so I know, at least know the way to go, you know what I mean? Because that would make it better, instead of having to clear out this whole fucking area, just to find where to go. You know what I mean? Because if you knew the actual path to take to get to the mission area, you know, it wouldn't be as bad. I have a feeling it's not over here, you know. You see all this holding square, holding like. Oh, does either hold square or hold X. You know what I mean? Holding X in the game just like fucks up sometimes. It is nice though that this can actually kill more than one enemy at once. So it's the other thing does more damage though, but it also uses double the mana, so it's kind of like mana wise. I think this square ability, well, it's kind of hard to tell because especially if the enemies are lined up, it's better, but because it uses, the other ability uses double mana, but it does about double damage. You know what I mean? So one-on-one, if you're just trying to output DPS as quickly as possible, I want to use the square ability. I mean, X ability. It's just, I know we're under-leveled for this area though, too, but it's not like leveling up really ups your damage at all. Like, you get, because if we put it in the right thing, we get plus 7% damage per level, so it's like, that's not anywhere near relevant to even worry about. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh. I like how the fireballs run out right on the edge. That's kind of fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm holding X, by the way. My character's just standing here. So this is the wrong way, I guess.
Not enough mana.
My thumbstick is pointed towards the Vipers though, by the way, but it's just not. The game just isn't aiming correctly. Like, how is that allowed to go through that? Like, you can just cast it anywhere, I guess? Yeah, I would like to talk to the people that said this game was innovative and ask them why they think holding one button is innovative. Does that make, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how you could think that this game, like, I know we did, oh yeah, put a time, but I'm holding X, by the way.
I need mana.
You can definitely tell that this does more damage faster, but, you know, what the hell? Crystal Sword, don't give a shit. I know it's like the thing people were like, they fucking... I mean, apparently, like those, the circlets or whatever, are good, things to buy if you are doing like the betting shit or whatever. This one's so fucking boring. Like, if the combat was actually engaging, you know what I mean? All that time, and the only drop we get is a rune that doesn't, like, one of the easiest runes to get. Like, come on, dude. Like, hell mode should be spewing fucking runes, if we're being blatantly honest. I like how it could even slot if it's too stupid to let me get the right enemy. It should be obvious I want to attack the ones that can attack me through the fucking bone prison because the game isn't good. Like, the best thing you can give me is a random war site, really? Like, okay. Oh, guess we might as well travel back again. This is really boring. I mean, it's not like... I don't know, dude. It's just so obvious that I don't know why people.
Yes?
We're slurping the fuck out this game. Yeah, look at all this gold. I mean, we haven't really used that many, or that much. But I mean, just try to grind through fucking hell mode, I guess. I won't use all these shits too. That's tough. But you know what I mean? Like, if the game would just tell you where the ending thing is for this area so I don't have to fuck around this much and waste this much time. I wish this character had an AoE. Oh yeah, spawn enemies behind me. Okay. I see how it is. Yep. The Claw Vipers need fixed so their attacks don't go through the thing. I'm sure it's supposed to be that way. Well, if it is, then why when I do that on them, it's supposed to make them not know where I am and not attack me, but most of the time that shit don't work. For being blatantly honest. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. It's gonna try to block. Oh yeah, and it pushes out and runs away as soon as it realizes, oh, we can't cheat him and block him into a corner. Shit. Let's run away. people really were sucking this game dry. Be like, it's so innovative, bro. Like, it's better than so many games that are out nowadays, too. Like, it's ridiculous. Normal mode and hell mode it was. I mean, normal mode and nightmare mode it was, but hell mode, nah, man. This shit is easy. Updated quest. All right, so it's got to be right across this bridge, right? I hope. Let's go back this way so we can try and track some apes from across the river, I guess. And look how little XP we got for all this, you know what I mean? Like, if the XP was balanced correctly, we should have over half of our bar filled by now from all that. If you ask me, if you ask me, if you ask me. Oh, yeah, you're gonna try and shoot me as soon as I... That's cringe, bro. Hey, look at this.
Look at this innovative combat. Innovative, innovative. Oh my goodness, this is so innovative. Like if I was playing 2000, I'd be like, oh my lord.
Oh yeah, we found out last stream. I looked up how to activate like the old graphics. Holy shit, they're bad. Like I know I've seen it before, but I didn't think it would be that fucking bad. You know what I mean? It looked like fucking worse than NES graphics. Like, jeez. I'm being blatantly honest. Shit looked awful. But yeah, this combat is so innovative, bro. Like, I've never played a game with better combat than this. Like, honestly, there's like so many mechanics and so much shit you have to do. You don't just stand here and hold a button and hold one button the whole time. At all. It's like totally not like that. Even though it might look like I'm just holding the button, like there's some big brain shit going on right here. Psych. Imagine. Alright. I'm gonna actually wait for this bone shit to go away real quick. You know, just in case we gotta jet back across for some reason. Alright, but where's homegirl that we gotta rescue? Across here, maybe? Gotta be, right?
Innovative combat. Oh my lord, this is so good, bro. Like this combat is so goddamn innovative. I can't even believe it. Like, oh my.
I don't remember who to fucking talk to. Mala? Alright.
Mommy Mala.
So,
Mommy Anya.
Alright, let me shoot. I'm just going back here before just in case the game fucking pull some faggot bullshit.
thank you so much.
Suck on my dick. Alright. Diggity dig, diggity dig. Alright. Let me see something. 31, 60, 39, 28. Alright, so it gives you 10. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. Well. Now we just talked to Anya. You see how aged that was? Like, Jesus. Like, we were under, like, once we stopped trying to run past everything, we were under literally basically zero threat of dying ever.
You have proven your thank you. Neelathak told.
You know what I mean? And now we just go to Nithak's temple. And then we gotta kill, like, those guardians. And then we gotta kill... Well, actually, no, we have to kill that, alright, let's save though. But, we have to kill that, like, fucking Pimbleton, or whatever the hell his name is. But then, there's like the thing with those 3 guardians, where like 2 of them, well, the one, remember he like leaps over the bone wall, or bone prison? So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But there's the guy, one guy, he just spins in a circle and then it like glitches him through it. Like, if you're gonna do that, at least have him destroy it instantly. You know what I mean? Instead of just clipping through it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because it's not like if he was teleporting, it'd be like, oh, okay, he's teleporting through it. But he's literally just spins in a circle and glitches through it. It's like, what? But, alright, let's see what this, I was just curious what it did. Like, it's got some good resist, but, like, the fire resist isn't really, you know what I mean? Like, you see, R was only 41, and we weren't really taking much damage from... Well, it was 31, but because of we used the upgrade thing, but... Like, cold resist, lightning resist. But, you know, that, like, fucking Giga boss challenge or whatever that you have to farm the keys for and shit. Apparently...
Afternoon.
Silver 35. I mean, this doesn't even do anything relevant. Like, why wouldn't I just do that and then repair all real quick? I mean, we basically got loot stacked up for the, you know what I mean? Like, I could... Actually, know what I'm going to do is what I did. Because once you get to a checkpoint, you basically just go back and load up again. You know what I mean? And go into Nightmare. Because it doesn't matter if the map's reset, because we're in a whole new area. Alright. And you just come over here.
Hello.
Trade. See, these only give you 300, which now technically we have more than that in mana, but... Considering... Actually, these do cost... I know, the cheapest ones in the other thing were 900. Yeah, never mind. So, yeah, what I do is just fill up on these. Then we come over here. Oh yeah, I forgot we grabbed that rune. Not that it really matters. Like, pretty sure. Yeah, we don't even have. All right. Now let me just put that over there. Alright. Now just... See, the health ones from this area aren't... Or from this mode, you don't really want to bother with, but... Since the game has not really given us anything in the way of mana upgrades... Just coming. I realize I could drop some stuff and do this quicker, but... I need to let you just... click, like, square on this and have it instant fill your whole inventory with them, you know what I mean? But, or they should have, like, I think once you get past, like, normal mode, like I was saying before, it should double your inventory. Then once you get past Nightmare, it should double it again. And then once you get past Hell, it should double it again, you know what I mean? So you go from 1 to 2, then 2 to 4, then 4 to 8. You know what I mean? And I'm talking like this inventory. You know what I mean? Like add more pages for you to hold. But yeah, that's why, because when you're trying to do the mission, obviously you don't want the maps resetting. But after you get to a checkpoint where you're trying to move to the next area, you just... I know we're kind of like cheesing hell mode, not really, but I want to kind of like prove that you can just like basically run past everything except some of the smaller areas, like that one we were just in. I mean, you technically could, but all the enemies, Like, it's kind of weird. Sometimes the enemies will still aggro on you, but sometimes they won't. But... Oops, did not mean to do that. And like I said, I do realize that, like, you can combine, like, certain runes and then certain gems to upgrade gear, but, like, I might do that before going to the next character, you know what I mean? Like, I might try to, because I actually did, I closed the app before it saved, but, like, I upgraded this once, and all it did was, like, make it so I couldn't make the strength requirement too high, so I couldn't use it. It didn't even up any of the stats on it, pretty much, outside of defense. You know what I mean? So... I don't know, though. I guess I probably should combine these now to make room. Since, because what I had been doing, if I get 4, I combine them, you know what I mean? Just in case I go to craft something and I need one. But there's not really much, like, I pretty much have come to the conclusion that I'm probably not ever going to do any of the, like, rune stuff where you, like, combine the runes on something and then it makes it even more powerful if you combine the certain ones. I'm probably never going to do that, because the rune drop rate is really low. And it just, you know what I mean? Like, you have to combine them so much. You have to, like, get 3, then you combine them up, and then eventually you get it to where you gotta combine 3 with a certain gem, and then... You know what I mean? And the result you get from that isn't really worth it. Like, compared to this, the only thing better it would have, because the one thing I looked at, resistances for it were plus 65, so you would be getting 35 more for each resistance, but you don't, like, the only reason you would ever need that is if you were doing that one secret mission or whatever, where you gotta, like, kill all the bosses in hell mode again and again and again until it gives you certain keys, and you, like, combine the keys or some shit, and then you get 3 super keys, and then you gotta kill... I don't remember how you do it. But, like, you gotta go through portals, and then you gotta kill bosses and get keys from them, and then you go through the end portal, and then you fight all 3 Giga bosses at once, and, like, there's one fucking boss that, has an aura that gives you fucking minus, like, 120% resistance. It's like... But... And, like, to require, or... It's like recommended like level 90 for that, you know what I mean? So you would actually have to give a fuck. But like I said, I looked up the reward for it, and all it is one of these things. Like, has some decent stats on it, but it's nothing that is worth wasting all that time for, because you know what I mean? Because you gotta kill the certain bosses over and over and over for the keys, and it's not a guaranteed key drop, you know what I mean? But, although I did get whatever this is. Oops. I'm pretty sure this is something you use to craft a respec orb or whatever they call it, but I'm not sure. Like, honestly, I should probably just, like, because I made room, so I got rid of all the other things like this. I was thinking of probably just getting rid of this too, but I figure I'll keep it for now. And there's these as well. But yeah, so for now I need to fill up our inventory with potions real quick, and then we're gonna get on. So how much health does this give? Yeah, that's why you don't buy it. Because I guess in theory the game thinks we're supposed to have, like, way more than 374 mana, but the game hasn't given us it. Like, I know you could be like, oh yeah, you can upgrade shit. Actually, you might be able to... Can you... Like, if I upgrade this ring, would it give me more mana? Maybe I should look that up real quick before we get off. Let me save and exit real quick. let me open this crafting thing real quick for Diablo. Cube recipes, alright. Because I'm not sure if there's a way to upgrade. You know what I mean? Like, you can take 3 rings, combine them, and then turn it into a random amulet. Same with amulets, but... and the prismatic amulet that we have on. Technically, we could try to get... because the prismatic amulet apparently 25%. So technically we could, because ours was rolled for 20%, so technically we could get 5% more if we wanted to, you know. But yeah, I don't think there's any way to up. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, you need like. Like, we'll add 1 socket to the rare item if this item is... we gotta have whatever the fuck the Stone of Jordan is. The Stone of Jordan! And like, look at this stupid one, like 6 perfect skulls plus 1 rare item equals 1 rare item of same type. Will not work on, like... that's garbage. Like, you know how rare the skulls are to drop? And then, like, the rare items are just the yellow items. And all it is changing it to a rare item of the same. Like, they act like this. Getting 6 perfect skulls is like takes 30 seconds. Like, they didn't really understand that one correctly. This one's interesting. The 4 health potions plus 1 ruby plus 1 magic set or rare sword gives you 1 long sword of the leech, which has 4 to 7. I wonder, is 4 to 7% lifesteal good? I feel like it's very basic. But... socketed. So you can turn the weapons and stuff into socketed, like 3 flawless gems plus 1 magic weapon. Give you a socketed magic weapon. But at the moment, I don't really feel like that's relevant. And I wish, see, it says like you can combine stuff. Take like the normal unique weapon and turn it into an exceptional version of the weapon, but the game doesn't tell you if you have a normal, exceptional, or, you know what I mean, or elite version. So you either have to look it up. Maybe, I don't know if they have stuff like that or show you that, but like 1 Ort Wound plus weapon equals fully repaired weapon. Like, what? The only reason you would do that is for the fucking trophy. Oh, I know this one. The 1 Ort Rune, 1 chip gem plus weapon, fully repaired and recharged. I don't understand what recharged weapon means. Oh, no, never mind. I know. Some of the weapons have, like, charges for special abilities. I understand that now. But yeah, there's a trophy for doing that. But, like, yeah, I'm not seeing... I heard, though, like... the special cow portal thing is good for farming gear. I don't know if that's true. To be able to do it, though, you have to kill Ball on the difficulty, though, so... that's interesting. Like, Wart's Leg plus Tome of Town Portal. That's kinda cool. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any way that I'm seeing to upgrade rings. Like, you can combine 3 rings to turn it into a random amulet, and 3 amulets to turn it into a random ring. But that's, you know what I mean? I guess that's just kind of like if you are somebody who just picks up fucking trash just for stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, pick up 3 trash rings and see if you get a good amulet, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like in hell mode, items don't really drop. You know? If I'm being honest. I wish there was, like, instead of prismatic amulet, I wish there were also prismatic rings. That would be cool. But yeah, because it seems like that's kind of weird, but I don't know. But I'm gonna get off because if I keep playing, it's gonna get really fucking annoying. You know what I mean? This, but because we've been going for an hour and a half. So next time, our character is ready to go for, there's not really much. Let me see something. 1 second, pimps. I forget, before I forget, but, I forget where, let me see. Yeah, so this is just the area with that fucking
Familiar scent of
Pimbleton
death.
enemy. So. Alright. Apparently that's like a good thing to farm. Because you just pop in the portal, and then bada bing bada boom, he's right there. Then kill him, refresh, again and again and again. Apparently that's a pretty good farm. But yeah, it's a lack. I don't remember, do you have to like kill? We kill nil attack or pretty. So I think we just like go and kill that one thing. And then you gotta make it to the area where there's like the 3 Amigops that are guarding Baal. You kill them. And then you basically go kill. Well, when you go to kill Baal, though, you gotta just worry about his stupid fucking minions that he spawns, and you just gotta kill. I don't remember how many waves it is. It's like 5 or 6 waves. And then he runs, and you go through the portal, kill him, and you win. So, like, there's not really that much left. I know we only have 1,000 gold, but I should probably just bank it, you know what I mean? And we have this, what is this one? Oh yeah, more lightning resist, just in case. Might low-key put that on for, wait, does, I can't remember. Actually, I don't think the Baal fight has any electricity. I think it's just poison. I'm not sure though. But I'm gonna head out. So shout out to Sir Super Mario, Mort Weekle, and Wings of Advass. Appreciate y'all stopping in. But yeah, see, I wish I could put, like, if the game actually had skill and it wasn't just enemy spam, I would probably just finish the game right now, but although, like, it's obvious, like, if this, I wanted to continue, and this would be, like, my main character out of all the classes, obviously I would, you know, grind the level so he was actually above the enemies, because, I mean, probably just recommend one hit, but from what I can tell, and from what I've seen, and what everybody says, the sorceress will probably be, you know, that character. So that's why I'll probably, I might like save that for last, and I might, you know. So the problem is though, I don't want to deal with like queue times and the online shit fucking up. You know what I mean? Because since they have fixed the crashes, they finally did. Like, I have had no issues. I know people are still complaining like they can't play online and their shit's getting deleted and crap or whatever. don't know if that's still occurring, but so. And plus, since I'm not going for the plat trophy anymore, like, there's no reason to care. I know this is random, but I do wish New World was on console, because I would like to play it, you know what I mean? But I'm probably not. Like, there still is a chance, small chance, I buy a PC during Black Friday, but the chance is pretty low right now. But we'll see. Like, it would have to be, at the very least, it would have to be a 2060 Ti or 2070. Like 2060 Ti or better. And it would have to be like $700 is kind of pushing it. Like, if it was 600 or lower, I'd probably hop on it. But of course, it also depends. Like, if I end up getting Vanguard, I'm definitely not gonna get a PC. You know what I mean? Because then it's also kind of like I'm playing this game. You know what I mean? And if I get a PC, all it's gonna really be for is to play MMORPGs. And this already is. Well, I guess technically you could. I guess this is technically an MMORPG. I guess. But, you know. Because, I haven't made a new character yet. You remember how I said I might do that? Like, move some of those potions over, but that didn't, I didn't bother doing that. I'm not sure, because, like I was saying, I do want our next character to be a melee character. So, I'm not sure. I was thinking of the Paladin, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it, like, loot, it seems like loot drops are way better in, like, but I don't know, like, it's also kind of like I feel that you kind of need stuff that ups magic drop rate, even though that supposedly only affects, like, anything, all the rarities above magic rarity if you're killing a boss. Like an actual end act boss, not, well, actually, I don't know if it affects, I don't know. But I mean, we went, because you would want to do with that on hell mode. Anyway, so I feel like farming that fucking Pimpleton boss or whatever his name is would be the move. But just because it's like right there, you know, all you do is fucking load Act 5 and then jump in the portal, bada bing bada boom, he's right there. You know what I mean? None of this. That's why I haven't really bothered to farm any of the Act bosses, because all of them you gotta go through some dumb bullshit first. But oh, and if you're curious on this character, I did do the Andronil, or the first act boss glitch for hell mode, where it like permanently locks it in for his drop rate to be higher, because the first boss kill every time has a higher drop rate, and if you like kill him, portal back, and then immediately talk to the person that takes you to Act 2, it locks in his drop rate higher. So, but like I said, I don't really see a reason to farm unless you, I don't know, really want to. Because it's kind of like, at the end of the day, I don't know if I would ever even end up farming. Unless, I'm sure, like, some of the melee characters, I don't know. You might need specific shit. But I mean, what I think though, like maybe what, because a lot of the stuff would probably drop on a lower difficulty, so I could just, you know, jump in as this character on fucking normal or whatever, and farm whatever it is, or Nightmare, but I don't know. That's gonna be all for now though. Once again, shout out Sir Super Mario Weekly and Wings of Advance. Might stream this again later, might not. Just kinda depends. That's all for now though. Ciao.